President Biden announced today a ban on Russian imported oil. The U.S. depends on the country for less than 10% of its oil imports, but even that amount will have an impact on prices at the pump.
Tonight we have team coverage about the skyrocketing price of gas and who will be most impacted, starting tonight with gig workers who depend on their cars to work.
KREM 2's Janelle Finch spoke with some of them today about their concerns of making ends meet as the price of gas continues to climb.
Mark and Whitney, I spoke with a driver who drives for both Uber and Lyft. He says increasing gas prices are forcing gig economy workers who use rideshare apps and food delivery services to either consider driving full-time or out of the industry. Cody Slonim has been driving for Uber and Lyft for almost 5 years. What once started off as a side hustle is now Slonim's full-time job.
Eventually realized that it's just not really working, especially now. You can't really do it like that, because the gas has just got to be outrageous. I can't even imagine using this as a side hustle with the guy, unless you've got an incredibly fuel-efficient car.
He says this time of year is the hardest on rideshare drivers.
End of February until about early June-ish, we don't have as many passengers.
And now, increased gas prices are making a hard time for gig drivers even harder. Slonim says he's turned down longer trips because after considering gas, the money just isn't worth it.
At this point, I definitely would not take a trip to Seattle. It's not worth it. Because I know the gas prices in Seattle there's no way. Even with a car like mine that has great fuel economy, the gas over there I know is going to be at least $1 more per gallon than here.
Drivers who work for Uber and Lyft pay for their own gas. Slonim says keeping up with the price of gas puts a strain on other priorities, like taking care of his family.
I've got a 2-year-old at home, and food costs is going up. Everything's going up. It's not just our gas, because gas translates into travel to get the food to people, to get to our grocery stores. So most of us are out here doing this as a regular job. This is our full-time thing, and we have families we're providing for. And so this is chipping away at every aspect of that.
Slonim says he works to at least get $600 a week to support his family. But as gas prices continue to rise, more and more of his paycheck goes back into his gas tank. According to AAA, here in Washington, drivers are seeing a record high for the average price for a regular gallon of gas in the state. That average is sitting at $4.55. In Spokane, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.